That's weird. Okay. I don't know how that happened. Oh my goodness. I was in the middle of giving a reading, and apparently the camera wasn't turned on. And then all of a sudden, I hear this thing and it turns on by itself. Okay. Well, maybe Edgar Cayce is visiting me now and he wants this heard because he turned on the camera. Because I didn't touch that. So that's weird. Okay. So let me get started again. I already was in the midst of the reading and find out that the camera wasn't on for some reason. So we'll go through the cards that have already been pulled. And it was Scholar, Sweetheart, and Young Woman. So I would say this is going to be about the teachings, the things he was giving. And I don't know if there was a young woman that was involved in writing these things down when he was in trance. But I'm thinking that might be what it was. Maybe she was here visiting and turned on the thing for me. I don't know. But anyway, he would give out things that would feed the soul, information, wisdom, things that energy, things to put into motion to benefit you. Again, here we have again that knowledge, what to use to put forward, to put energy into. When I see the wands, it's usually having to do with something you're putting energy into. And most of his teachings, I think, had to do with healing and that type of stuff, things that would feed you, maybe a little bit, maybe higher information. I don't know how much he got into philosophical things. Maybe he did, I don't know. I just know my father watched a lot of Edgar Cayce things. He had a lot of his books around, and I never really read too much of his stuff, but yeah. Anyway, he had that commitment to give to people. It was through this strength to strengthen them. And then the abundance card looks like we have herbs. So he was into giving these herbal remedies, etc. Next card that came out was time and space. So that shows me that he was, in that, like that meditative state where you get beyond time and space and the mind can freely go. So he would be in those trance states. That would give him that awareness, so he could bring that information forward. And then it was the next card out was gathering together, massing, converging, unifying, assembling, combining forces. So he would probably go beyond the time and space thing to bring this knowledge back. And they would work to, she would write it down, combine it into book form for people. Okay, so let's see what else we have going forward. On Edgar Cayce. Joy and stability. Okay. So yeah, he would try to give what he could to, aid people. How to move them forward in their lives, how to, all about aiding humanity. Okay, next is patience. Okay. So I'm taking it he would give you seeds of knowledge, which you had to they've got it held in their hand, things that you could hold to that would grow your understanding of things. So patience. Okay. I think some of the things he gave, it would take time for them to flourish. Don't expect an immediate thing, but if you used it, it would grow and flower and benefit. Okay. Edgar Cayce. Okay. Fool. Okay. So this usually is starting or ending of a journey of one's quest. Okay. So I would say in this case, it would have to be that he was giving this knowledge out so people could begin to get in touch with some sort of spirituality too, that they could move forward in their lives with that information on how to go forward. Okay. Give them a starting point or give them some wisdom, some information. He was kind of like the dog there, the companion dog that is, that's there, that's just to benefit and to have that loyalty. Okay. Let me see what we do with this clinging to the past. Let's look and see what that is. Maybe now this card's very strange. That's why I'm sitting here taking a few minutes to look at it, to decipher it, because it's like the blockhead clinging to the past and listening to all this words, all these mouths talking and stuff. It just fills your head with all this nonsense that you have to carry around. And it's again, it's keeping you like just so filled with so much stuff that it's not going to aid you in going forward. So maybe he spoke something about that type of thing, about clinging to the past. Again, that it's just filling you up with a bunch of drama. Really looks like it's going to make their head explode. So I don't know if in fact he was clinging to the past or he spoke to others about clinging to the past. I think it's more about that you know, things the past are one thing, but you need to move forward. You need to move forward to lighten up. Okay, let's see what else we have going forward. Okay. Let's look and see what this is. Okay, so I'm reading this as maybe you've got, your life is going pretty good, but you start your spiritual journey. You start looking. It's for people that were looking for something else. Okay, they had 8 cups full. Wasn't that their lives were traumatic and really bad, but they were off on a journey, or could be also that he would go on that journey to bring back these cups of knowledge for people. So again, that could have to do with his, going into that trance, and then going off to bring back this knowledge. Okay. And it was like he turned his back on clinging to the past. He would go forward to the future. He would go forward. Go forward in his quest. Let's see what else we have. Next is 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So I think that, again, he just wanted to provide more and more things to benefit people. So this is, again, somebody that's pretty satisfied. He wanted people to be satisfied with their lives, and he would do what he could to transform, to aid them, to transform their lives into something better, healthier, more understanding. Okay, how to go forward, how to live it in a better way that you could benefit from. Let's see what else we have for Edgar Cayce. Quiet times. That would again point to his going into that trance to bring back that information. Next is the Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing. Again, same thing, just points to his going into that trance state to give that some higher knowledge, some things that would benefit. Information that people could put into effect and start okay. Middle world, present. Yeah. So again, that all goes to the same thing. He'd go into trance to connect with the higher knowing, to bring it into the present. Okay, to bring it into the present. Let's see if we get any extra clarification on anything. Okay. Okay, so the last things I get, he was like a priest or somebody that was, just wanted to, again, benefit, frivolity about transformation and things to aid people. He was, connected with that energy, wanted to tell people how to bring it back and use it here, bring balance. She's holding the yin yang, so somebody that would wanted to bring a way of balance, and he brought it through more of heart-centered type of a thing. Okay, he wanted to give more of a heart-centered thing. This is on his shoulder. It's like he would go into trance and he would, like the ship, he would go away and come back and then get that information. Okay, again, so he would go heartfelt, how to bring balance, where to use that energy for a transformation. Okay, so he was acting like a guide, and he would again go into the trance to connect with higher knowing, which he would bring to the present. Okay, so that it could benefit people's lives, give them a better life, give them something more enhanced. Again, he would continue to make that journey. I don't know if he would go to the past or he would go to the future, but something where all this, maybe he would go, maybe he would do venture back in past or something, but have to do with somewhere back in consciousness or something where all this was stored. Okay, to aid others to benefit to start a spiritual path or start a path. Okay, he would give something, a seed of information that would grow. He wanted to bring joy, stability to people, gathering together of information, bits of information that could all be put together. He did that from his awareness when he would go beyond time and space in these meditations to give the strength. And I think a lot of it had to do with herbal cures and things like that. And that was his commitment to do those things. Again, I think there was a young woman that would bring these messages, sweetheart messages of scholarly things. She would take the information down. Again, how to use this energy and the wisdom of that energy in order to give things of benefit, okay, that would feed you, feed your soul or feed your knowledge, feed you in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I have on Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet. I think it's pretty straightforward. He would just he'd be there, he'd sleep, he'd go into like a sleep trance state and would access this knowledge and give it back, whatever was coming through, to benefit people. So there you have it.